Hey guys, today's March the 4th of 2014. I want to go over the euro, just give you my thoughts and my opinions, but know that this is an educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. With that being said, let's get into the charts. Alright, tomorrow it's going to be the 5th. We have a cluster hit of 2, and we have the manometry on the 6th. This is a 2-day window, so it could be the 6th or the 7th. And then we got the 9th, which has a cluster dates of 3 hits. If we look at my Excel sheet of price and time I have here, we go to the 27 spike high of 38.92. Let me make sure that's a 38.23. I'm sorry. 38.23, you see that the first level vibration was making just highs. So 28th, we made a high, and today's the 4th. We're right here. We'll see what's going to happen these next couple of days, all the way to the 17th. But this made a low. So they didn't really spike down, but it sold off. 37.80 was resistance, and I got in short at 37.79 and rode it all the way down to 37.36, and hit my target and came out. You see 12.30, we had a vibration level on the seventh vibration levels right here. You had the high here, a high here, so obviously we made a high here and a low here, high here, and this is the 4th. So we were at the grid. So possibly could be resistance. Just using the 12:30 date. Looking at the 32.95, which is the 11/7 low, pivot low. This is where I got in at 37.79. It hit the 135 degree angle off the 360 degree circle. And it was interesting. It just went all the way to 37.80 and then turned right back down. So this is the reason why I got in for a scalp to the downside. And I'm going to show you 37.36 is right here. Could have gone off at 37.35, but I got off 37.36 because I have a grid that I measure, and got off there. I think it probably even went a little lower, but I don't know by much. We go to the 34.76 February 3rd pivot low. You can see that 37.80 was resistance right here. If it would have kept up, I probably would have, if everything aligned and looked well, I probably would have gone on in here. But 37.80 held well, but I got in at 37.79. But you can see that this angle was resistance, and that's where price had an issue there. You can see over here 38.32 was a high also. We go to my square of 20. Actually, that was a square of 20. If we go to the square of 100, you can see that 37.80 was a resistance on this angle here also. 37.72 was a February 19th high, and that was resistance there too. Go to my master clock at the 360. You see that 30.79 was here. 37.81 would have been the 180 and 270 degree. But it didn't get that far, but I figured somewhere around here would probably be resistance from that 34.76 low. To the square of 43, I had a 37.84, and I got in here. 37.80 was the high, and you can see that 38.23 did a vibration level right there within price. But this would have been another opportunity to get in at 37.84. If we go to the square of 12 with the pivot low of 34.76, I had this as a possible entry, 37.83 and 37.86. I had them highlighted this morning, but went with the 37.79 from the first chart I showed you. If you see 34.76 off the square of 4, 37.80, so you see this is all possible change in trend or possible resistance. Short term, I mean. 270 degree right here, which coincide with the 270 from right here and right here. I think that's it for this grid here that I want to show you. If we go to my Gann analyst, let's take this out. See right here, the March 6th, these are seasonal dates. I only got 4. You got the 13th, the 21st. WD Gann said that this is the beginning of the new year, not January the 1st, so he said it could be possible change of trend. So we got to keep an eye on the 21st. And the 22nd had a cluster of 2 hits. But you got the 5th and you got the 6th. And with my ergonometry, I got the 6. So this should probably get a 2 times just because of the seasonal date. So we'll leave that there. If we hide this and look at the Gann swing bar, see where we at, it's still to the upside. We had a inside day on the 3rd Monday, and then this low did a 37.20. I believe it was 37.20, 37.20ish around there, and pushed down, and the resistance today was 37.80. So it's technically an outside day just because it took out this low, but we're back inside from yesterday. So we'll see, but we got this big bull kicker we got to deal with. 38. Got so many numbers in my head. What is this? 38.23, and the low is 36.93. So that's what we got to deal with. All right, let me show you the monthly and take this grid off. You can see that this price retracement, the 50% is right here, 38.40. If we go into the daily, that's a key level you got to watch. All this right here is all resistance for the euro. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we probably might try to even go 5 to try to get out of here, but there's a lot of resistance here, so I just wanted to show you. 38.48. I don't know if this one is going to show up. Yeah, it's probably further somewhere. You got this Andrews pitchfork right here for resistance, which I believe it hit also 37.80 as resistance. And right now it's right below, I don't know where the price is right now, but as of now it's or as I inputted the last numbers for this candle, it's below this angle. If it can't get above there, we need to take out yesterday's low, because that's the 1 by 1, and then maybe signs of weakness could kick in. But you could probably have a trend line maybe here that you got to keep an eye on. Basic tools, what is this? Horizontal trend line. Probably go from right here. And then see what happens. Probably gotta take that out, and maybe some pressure will build up. Price retracement wise, from here you got the 75%, which is right here. That's 37.36, and right now is above it. But you got these angles, the Andrews pitchforks, that you got to keep an eye on. Is there anything else I want to show you? I think that's it for this chart. This is the 1x1, and it's found support at it at 37.20, right? Yep. And this is the price action we have right now, 37.34. Went up here and I was pushing lower. You might want to test this low, but if you crack this 1x1, you got the 20 as support, 3700. You got this angle, you got the 50, 36.55, the 100, and definitely the 50% down here. Go to the profit chart, and we use our gunner. I have it with this spike high measured. You see that this angle never changes when you stay stuck to the July 9th low. So you can move this all you want, but this 1x1 angle is still strong, and it hit it right there. I normally have mine pivot that red one hitting right there. Everything lines up pretty well. You're in the fifth line right here, which had the turn, had the pop, came out of the box grid, shot higher, found resistance here, found resistance support at the 1x1, went up and popped out of the box, and so forth, and found support here, and hit resistance here, and this is where you're at. And this, when it gets here, it could either continue going higher or down. But this, have you seen, it always bring a move somewhere. And every time it came out of the box, it shot up higher. Came out of the box, shot up higher. So will it do the same thing here? Come down, get out of the box, and shoot up higher? I don't know. We'll see. But this angle right here, that's anywhere between the 11th, what is it? The 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere around there. And that's where that box ends. I figure I'll let you know where we at on that. We go back to the charts. So now you know we're still above the 1x1. We need to crack this if you're a bear, and if you're a bull, we need to stay above it, and we need to push higher and maybe take out this high and get at least at 38.32. If we look at, let's glance this chart, you can see that on the monthly, this is where price is at, the Kumo cloud. All resistance, all right here. So we need to continue pushing higher, but this is all a wall of resistance. So it'll be interesting what the euro is going to do. I'm going to take you now to my Thinkorswim timing solution, and this is my saws that I use. Let me just delete it so you can see what I'm doing. This is a harmonic wave, taking it from this high to this low, and you can see that a possible turn could be coming around the 13th to come down. And if you take it from the low to the high, it pushes all the way to April. So we're not there yet, so I figure I leave it here and show you this wave of where this thing could possibly turn. The 13th. I do have a hit on the 13th. No, I don't. But I do have a hit on the 13th on the seasonal date. So that'll be interesting to see. But I figure I'll let you know. If you use the saw, it's the same thing. It actually locks it in even better. 13, so we'll see on that. For distribution, turning points, I use this to let me know what's going on. We could go and do an analysis of retracement times when this euro could possibly turn, and all you got to do is just pick up where the big spikes are at. And there was a spike here, and there was a, we could put the fib here, there was a spike here, there's another spike with a fib right here, and there's like another one right here, and another one right here with a fib. I figure I'd take the fib. So this could be possible dates. If we do the high and low, that'd be the, what, the 4th, anywhere between 10, 11, 12, 13. You got the 26, 27, 28, or the and it goes all the way to April. Let me see if I can erase this. Clear. This is another one. This one has a hit right here with a fib, and that's probably the 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, around there. If we go to the square root, let's clear that, for a possible top of distribution, you can see right here had a big spike. And we did get up there. Yeah, we did right here. That was the highest spike right there. This is the next spike right here, and then the next high is probably this one, and then this one right here. Those are the levels. You can see how it lines up right there, and right here, this high. And all, the further you go right, it's the further higher it goes. This was another one right here, and that lines up right there. And there's a big, thick, long one right here, but it's not as high. But it's a, so you see, all this is resistance. It's a big, and that's a lot of distribution right here. Square root of price. You could clear that. You got another spike here. That's all the way up there. There's one here with the fib. You can see a hit there. There's another one right here. Same thing. Right there. Another one right there. And it's telling you, you know, resistance and support. This probably is support right here. We clear that. Turning point levels. So this is turning point levels. This is too high. This is right here. That's a turning point level. This is just going higher. We do high and low. Right here was a turning point level. This one was a turning point level. This is a little turning point level. This is the next big one right here. So you see everything that has spikes here, distribution for height, it's all on the upper range. And it's like from around like 3760, 3758 and like an up. It's a lot of distribution, a lot of selling up here. Who's buying the euro? I don't know, but I figure I'll let you see all this stuff that I calculate and see what's going on. But it's really really interesting, because the euro is showing that it wants to go higher, but with all this resistance up here, I don't know how it's going to go higher. But we'll see. I figure I'll show you that. When I'm already 20 minutes in here, let's go into the big picture, and I want to show you one more thing before I upload this. This is my monthly, weekly, daily, and a 12-hour. Look at the squeeze play on the weekly. It looks like the explosion wants to go to the upside. So it's telling me that if this thing is gonna pop, it wants to pop up, but it could turn. Something could happen. This thing could just sell and bring that and sell, you know, hard. But as of right now, it looks like it wants the pressures to the upside. Same thing here, but this is always possible for change, you know. But as of right now, you know, it's above MOBO on the weekly. Once it gets, price gets in here, between here, 35.85 and 37.28, dips in there. This is going to be chop. Right now on the daily, it is chop, and on the 12-hour, you're in chop too. This is where I got out. 37. I'm sorry, right here, 37.36. So right here, 37.80 was resistance, and this is my grid here, 30-day, 12-hour, and I got it here, so I just wanted to scalp this area because I figure it's probably going to retrace. Right now, every team is negative. You got a squeeze play on the 12-hour, so it's interesting. This might probably lead this, but as of right now, this is the one that's the bigger trend, and it looks like it wants to go higher. But with all the resistance up here, I don't know. Look, you got the 50 right up here. 38.30, 50% level. You've been here since December and can't get above it. Since December of last year. Actually, since October of last year, and you can't get above it. Who's buying it to take this higher? I don't know. Team is still positive. MACD is positive. MOBO is kind of chopped sideways. And team is positive. But we're choppy right now. We're just going sideways. So we'll see what's going to happen. If you look at the calendar, we don't have much going on for the euro. But for tomorrow, from 7 on, you got the non-farm employment, ADP. That's going to shake the euro. And you got ISM numbers coming out at 9. So this could probably be a catalyst to why I have the 5th there. Or maybe it could go the other way around. But we'll see what's going to happen. But right now, you're choppy. But this all could change. Hope this video helps. And I'll keep you posted on what I see in the euro. Peace.